One.
Hello, everybody. This is Pastor David. It is December. Is this the 22nd? December 22nd. Christmas week. It is almost here. The countdown has been on. I know if you're a parent of small children, or even large children, the countdown has been on for you for some time. And we here at the Community Church of Mount Pleasant have been doing Christmas for a couple weeks now. We're excited, and today and tomorrow are big days for us. We have wonderful people here in this church family. In fact, some of our people have been out cooking all night long. They prepared food and boxed up meals. We have meals that we're helping families with for Christmas. There's a Boston butt, there's baked beans, there's chips, there's slaw, and we are delivering those meals today, and people are coming to pick them up, and it has just been a great time for our church to say Merry Christmas to a lot of people. And that is what Christmas is all about. So we're excited about that. We have a couple more days, and then we're going to slow down and have Christmas for a little bit with our families. I hope that I'm going to guess that a lot of your families are already in, maybe from out of town, children, grandchildren. So it is just the best time of year, and we've been celebrating for a couple weeks. We started with our dessert theater, and we had incredible music. We've been having that each Sunday. And we have just been enjoying this time of year, and I'm so thankful for our church, for the way that they work and serve and energy they put into it, and it's a blessing. It's a wonderful thing to be a part of this family. So just a couple things coming up. We're going to be quiet for the rest of the week. No activities here, so you can be with your family. Now Sunday morning, December 26th, I have a Christmas present for you Sunday morning. A special guest going to be here, and I want you to be. I'm not going to tell you who it is. They call that a teaser. So I want you to be here Sunday. If you can't be here, maybe you're out of town or with your family, you watch us Sunday morning, 9:30 or 11 o'clock. I have a Christmas present for you, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So don't miss Sunday. This past Sunday we had our children's program. They came up and sang, and the stage was filled with children. Our kids ministry is growing every week. Our student ministry in the tribe is growing every week. So we are up over 600 now consistently with attendance, and so God is blessing our church, and so I'm excited about that. I want to read you the Christmas story today and just make a couple of observations, and then we will pray. Thank you for joining us on Wednesdays and Fridays as we were able to touch base with you and just tell you that we love you, and gives us a way to stay in contact with you, and so thank you for that. Luke chapter 2, there's lots of, in the Gospels, there's different versions of the Christmas story by different individuals, and that tells us that there's a consistent message of truth in the Gospels as these messages are repeated. I like this Luke 2 because that's the one, that's my favorite. It's Linus's story. If you know Peanuts and Charlie Brown, that's my favorite. Charles Schulz was a favorite of mine, and so Linus gets up on the stage, and Charlie Brown is frustrated. And it's not unlike we get sometimes, because at Christmas can be a little hectic. It can be a little stressful for people, maybe moms that are preparing food and dads that are trying to get all the presents and the lights, and I think of the Griswold family, which maybe isn't a real spiritual thing, but Christmas can be a little stressful. And Charlie Brown is just agitated because nobody wants to practice. He's trying to be the director, and he's getting no cooperation. He says, doesn't anybody know what Christmas is really all about? And of course, Linus walks up and the spotlight comes on, and Linus said, yeah, I know what it's all about, Charlie Brown. And he read this. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. Now, let me stop there for a minute. This story I've been doing this myself for the last couple. I've been reading the Christmas story each day, and it's funny. How many times have we heard the Christmas story? It seems like every time I read it, something new jumps out at me. That's what the Bible does. So here we go. The angel of the Lord came unto the shepherds, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And the angels, the shepherds were so afraid. They were terrified. And I thought, wait a minute. That's Christmas. This is the baby. This is all good. Happy, happy. And the shepherds are terrified, apparently. And then verse 10 says this. And the angel of the Lord said unto them, fear not. Now, I've heard that. I've heard that all. You've heard that. You know the story. And then I thought about, what a message. 2 words. Where are you at right now? Are you in the middle of a crisis? Are you in the middle of some family drama? Are you in a place of concern and maybe fear and stress and maybe depression? Maybe you've got a job challenge. Maybe you've got a relationship situation. I don't know where you are in your journey, but this message from the angel of the Lord, now the shepherds were terrified. They were terrified. And the angel shows up and he says, fear not. I think that's my message for you today. You know, you turn on the news and you see scary things. COVID. You turn on the weather and you see scary things. We are going to help, got a check in the mail. We're going to Kentucky. We're going to take a relief team to Kentucky. We're getting together all the details. One of our men had a burden. We're going to go to Kentucky and help these people. It's scary. There's violence. There's theft. People trying to steal your identity. There's all kind of things out there. And so in the midst of all of that fear, the angel of the Lord said, fear not today. Can I give you that message wherever you are? Here's why. For behold, I bring you good tidings. Now, that actually, what that translates into, that is the gospel. I fear not. Well, why? Why should we not fear? Because I bring you good news. How long since you turned the TV on and got some good news? I got good news for you today. The gospel. Jesus Christ came, He lived, He died, He was buried, He rose again, and He's alive today so that you can know Him and go to heaven. That's the best news that you could ever hear. So I want to be the deliverer of good news today. We're going to deliver food today and tomorrow to people. That's going to be good. But this is better. This is the gospel. Fear not, for I bring you great tidings, good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David not a baby, not a king, a Savior. A Savior, which is Christ the Lord. I'm going to stop because I could go all day talking about this good news. But I want to tell you, whatever situation you're in, whatever season of life you're in, it may be a quiet Christmas for you this year. Maybe you're not going to have a lot of family or activity, and maybe it's quiet. I want to tell you, fear not, because I have great news, and that is that Jesus Christ has come to be your Savior. We love you here at the Community Church of Mount Pleasant. Thanks for visiting us. I hope you can come Sunday, 9:30 or 11. If you can't, you watch us. It's going to be good. Merry Christmas.